What's up, Long Dark Survivor? Okay, so these the trader missions. Okay, so wherever you start off doing this, I happen to be in Mountain Town when I started off with this, and you'll approach this radio, and this guy will be talking to himself using questionable language, and you just proceed by doing a left click on the radio itself. So you just need to be patient here for the sound file to play out and wait until you get a prompt.
Go ahead.
Which will appear on the left-hand side. Don't click on it.
Damn thing fixed was all a waste of time. Come in. Again. Come in.
There we go. That's the first prompt. Is end call, which you don't want to do. Just move the mouse to the right and select that "Who are you?" prompt, and then this guy is going to continue to tell you his life story. So just continue to select the right-hand prompts until you're either exhausted or this guy has stopped giving you prompts, and then do the trade to get going. He's going to tell you everything you need to know about it, where you need to go. Basically, it happens in Coastal Highway, and there you're going to do a bunch of trades with him until the prompts turn blue. Once the prompts turn blue, you'll get You'll start getting the options to do the Sutherland's Tale. And you want to do these things because you need to get your reputation with this guy to max. You want to max it out to get the best trade, right? Okay, and to do that, you need to listen to all the conversations, do all the trades, don't cancel any of the trades, don't mess around, don't log into the radio unless you're ready to trade or listen to the conversations. Don't log in and out. The way to check your stuff is through your user menu. Hit J on the keyboard to get your journal, then go to the book, go to the little radio interface icon there, and that'll show you what the things you need to do the trade. Don't go into the radio to check the stuff because it's just going to mess up your reputation with old Sutherland. Okay, so there's your clue for where the stuff needs to happen. He's telling you exactly where to go. So now continue with the conversations until they're done, and then start your trading. So the trading's pretty simple. You just select stuff, and then make sure you can get the stuff that you want to trade, and don't so it's not too complicated. And only just do one trade at a time because you can't stack them. So if you do a bunch of trades, it doesn't count as 5 trades. It's all just one trade. And you need to have a certain amount of trades before the conversation is going to take you to doing the Sutherland's Tale missions. Okay, when you're done, go accept trade and end call. Or whatever you need to do to get happy. Okay, end call, and then we'll pick it up there in Coastal Highway. Okay, so one thing that might not be clear from the onset is that there's no radio tower in Coastal Highway. You've got to come and fix this one that's in Desolation Point. This one serves the radio setup in Coastal Highway. So it's right outside the Hibernia processing here. Pretty easy to find. Of course, there's videos for going to all of the places if you want to find a guide about that. So I'm just going to go quickly through the fixing of this thing. Okay, you need a car battery to power this story. So if you've turned all your batteries into scrap lead for bullets, you got a bit of a problem. In some cases, there's always a battery near these things. These 3 fuses, you always find these fuses through the game. You'll pick them up everywhere. The metal, I think it's 3 or 5 scrap metals that you need to replace all the metal things inside here. That's 1, 2, maybe it's, I don't know, 3 or 4. There we go, 3, 4, and then probably Yeah, these are just, this is all scrap metal. It does this. So maybe 4 pieces of scrap metal. I can't remember exactly now. Just make sure. And then you always find that stuff near this thing, except for the wires and the fuses. They spread out all over the place. Okay, and then 2 sets of wires, and just remember to switch it on, and then for it to work, and then you're in business. So with the Sutherland style, the special requests, okay, it'll take you to 3 different prepper caches. They're themed. Okay, the first one is the stockpile cache, right? So let's just do the trade. So when you do the trade, you can add extra stuff in there to along with your special along with the special request. I'm getting some salt to run the meat carrying box. Okay, so just select it, special request. He'll give you a couple of clues about what you need to do, but this is the main thing is that you need to find the stockpile prepper cache. And you gotta just go to all the prepper caches until you find the right one. And there's a guide, playlist guide to find all the for finding all the prepper caches. You'll know it's the stockpile cache because you'll get the prepper pie recipe inside there, and the cache is set up a little bit like a kitchen. So what you need to do is just look for some bricks that are sticking out of the wall like these ones, and then if you put your cursor on it, it'll say search loose bricks. Just right click, left click on it, and it'll give you a little searching thing, and then it'll give you your document stash. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so you're in Coastal Highway. You're going to be doing most of the action happens here between Quonset Garage and the trade drop box. This little trip across the frozen bay is going to become very familiar. Here's the Misanthrope's homestead that you can use as a staging point for the stuff that you want to trade with. There's also a video in the description for how to deal with this bear that you're going to tangle with between the garage and the drop box. Okay, so try and get your timing so that you can do more than one trade at night, because once you've hit that ready to trade thing, the Aurora will trigger so that you can access Sutherland on the radio. And if there's enough nighttime left, you can go collect the stuff, come back to your to the radio and do the next trade. So this is the second document retrieval special request mission, and it's in a hunting themed prepper cache. You'll know it by the hunting stuff and all the trophies. Same thing, just look for loose bricks and collect the stuff. There's all the you'll know it by all those hunting things there. The third one is the conspiracy prepper cache, and you'll know that by all the pieces of paper on the walls. And then we've also got to look for loose bricks, which is a little bit tricky to find. There we go. And that'll give you another little box full of documents. And Bob is your auntie. Okay, so mission 4 and 5 both happen here at Joplin's abandoned prepper cache. This is the prepper cache in Pleasant Valley. It's always the same place. There's a video in the description for how to get here from Quonset Garage. And I'm going to stop here because I don't want to spoil this for you. So we're going to have the outro here, and if you don't mind the spoilers, I'll continue after the outro. And thanks for watching. Please don't think about subscribing. Just hit it. So this is pretty cool. We find a hidden room here with the remains of one of the Sutherland brothers, and we take this back to back to Coastal Highway. So we bring him this. We bring him the skull. You deposit it, and just remember then to go and during the Aurora, say the trade's been done. The next day you come get your thing that he gives you. He gives you a little thing every time you do a special request. And then we do the fifth mission. After the negotiations on the radio, we come back to the little drop box here and we find the new metal container where we'll find the skeleton, Wyatt skeleton that we need to take back to the abandoned prepper cache. Now, if you don't have the skeleton with you when you come back to this place, this thing won't give you a trigger. There won't be any message on that thing. You won't be able to do anything here. So that thing will give you a little signal. You just do a left click on it. I don't think you do anything else. Just remember, this is it. This is the last time that you go that you come into this place. Once you've done this, it's over. This place is destroyed. You can't get back into it again. This is the end animation. You kind of wake up a little bit dazed, and that's it. That's the final thing. Now we're gonna go back to Coastal Highway. Remember to take this thing back. This piece of what do you call it? This little piece of the hatch. That's the last thing that you give Sutherland of these special requests. You do a couple more trades, and then your reputation will max out, and you can get the best stuff. The last thing he gives you for your efforts is this heavy hammer, which is quite a nice thing to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Don't think, just it do.